Nah, I like that jean
Now,
outfit
this is
with
a
the
Canadian
glass, with
tuxedo.
the tie.
Denim up top, denim on the bottom. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Future's bright, too. Got his shades on.
The ability to kind of hang in there through the runs and grind this one out.
Yeah, we knew this time of year was going to be a 48-minute basketball game. Both teams were going to want the game extremely bad. And it came down to habits and making plays. And we ended up on the good end of it tonight.
It seemed like you got onto the floor after the halftime act was off the court for maybe like 1 second to get some shots up. Were you really interested in just kind of building up some rhythm before that third quarter started?
Yeah, I usually try to get out there as fast as I can. I didn't think too much of it. I know the game's full of ups and downs, makes and misses. Just try to be myself throughout them.
And you didn't force anything with all their double teams. What did you think of the way, we talked about this before the game, that you guys were able to kind of play out of those traps?
Yeah, we were good. We had prepared for it. I think you guys could tell we were ready to play out of the double teams and try to make them pay every time.
Can you just talk about how you guys remained poised throughout the whole game, not going away from what worked for you guys all season?
Yeah, I think we know who we are, and we won some big basketball games this year, and we know what's won us those games, and we try to stay to that identity throughout the crowd and the environment, whatever's going on.
How much of that comes from Mark? I mean, he's a pretty even-keeled guy. Are you taking your examples from him, or is it just you guys know what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, that's the head of our snake, our head coach. Like you said, he's an even-keeled guy. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. He breaks it down to us what we try to focus on every night and makes it easy on us to focus on those things. And I think that's why we're so level-headed.
Speaking of Mark, he gave you guys a lot of credit for how you executed down the stretch, just with it being such a close game. What did it feel like out there, and what do you think the way you guys were able to kind of stay even-keeled and execute?
Yeah, we've been in a lot of situations, especially this year, where we wanted to win games and it hasn't gone our way. We've been in somewhere we wanted to win and it has gone our way. I think learning those lessons throughout the season allowed us to do so tonight. And nothing's promised. We just try to control what we can control, and I think we've learned that throughout the season.
Shai, you knew going in how they were going to play you. How hard is it to, they're trying to force the ball out of your hands, but you're trying to make the right play versus like trying to be over-aggressive maybe and force too much?
Yeah, it's easy. The best players, I think in the NBA and who have ever played in the NBA are willing to do whatever it takes to win games. And all that other stuff doesn't matter, especially this time of year. And that's what it was about for me, making the right basketball play and trusting my teammates. And as you can see, my teammates came through tonight.
Going back to the boys, Mark, how much do you think you being in bigger game situations and they kind of played off of your boys and kind of followed your leads in that?
Yeah, I try to lead by example for sure. Like you said, I have played in some playoff series before. I've got a little bit more experience than the rest of the guys on the team. And I just wanted to come in here and show them that no matter what, it's still basketball at the end of the day, and you still got to do certain things to win the game throughout. They picked up on it really good tonight.
Is there something about Lou in these do-or-die games? You had the Game 7 in the bubble a couple of years ago, and then tonight making shots early and clutch defense late. What do you think of this game?
Lou wants to win. And I think even if his shots weren't falling tonight, he had some huge defensive plays, as we know. But Lou's a big-time player, and we've known that for a little bit now.
And then what do you think of Josh's game? Is, he had the ball in his hands a lot, and tied his career high with 31 points.
Yeah, he was amazing tonight. He was the best version of himself. He was aggressive. He made plays, made the right plays, and he was confident. When Josh does those things, he's a really good basketball player.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it seemed like I believe your 7 points in the first half of the season, low for first half. How did you process that? Did it bother you at all? Did it motivate you, or how did you resolve it?
Yeah, I didn't think too much of it. Honestly, like knowing how they were going to guard me defensively, I wasn't expecting a huge, especially to start the game. I wasn't expecting a huge outburst offensively, scoring wise. I I wanted to kind of set the table and make sure my teammates were ready to go, confident and attacking. And then I knew once I did that, the defense would have to worry about them as well, and my offensive game would open up, and they played out tonight.
You looking forward to seeing Nikhil and going against him in a couple of days?
Absolutely. It's always fun playing that guy.
Thanks, Shai.
Thanks, Shai.
Ooh.